testing testing，OK，好啦，大家好，就係我葉峰，又翻到嚟玩呢一個 Alan Wake American Nightmare 美國噩夢。咁我哋有時間輪迴、無限輪迴咁輪迴咗喺度啦。咁但係佢當然啦，都係啲劇情會有其實有啲改變嘅，佢唔會俾你真係完全玩到一模一樣嘅。有啲人唔使驚，入翻去個 checkpoint 就 OK 啦。我哋手稿。
Stories come naturally to us. We can't.
冇錯啦，好多時我哋寫嘅嘢都係我哋啲潛意識、呢啲故事啦、啲古仔啦。開門先，唔使打啲敵人啦，唔使理佢。睇電視。
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic.
咩？你係邪惡一面，神奇一面。今日會唔會殺人啊？哇！好多武器啊！哦，錘仔。
Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on.
冇電視冇剩，只係物理。
Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one now. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself.
哇！呢啲係剃鬚刀。
Really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style.
唔該啦。
This is more like it.
哇！呢個隨時刀。
Resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand.
我係想要呢啲啊！你基本就係全部都中意啦，即係。
I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy.
大太重。
Sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation,
我啲完全軍刀啊要。
It's gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
我哋肢解到佢，哇！電鋸。
I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff.
牛皮膠紙。
Okay, now guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that.
啲變態佬。
I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
即係話廢晒啦，唔可以兩個都係廢晒。即係話緊我啦。
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
係，叫我整望遠鏡啊！唔好話點提示我，叫我上去見面啦。咁啊，嗱嗱聲裝完。
I think we can give this a go. Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
解釋唔到啊，趕時間啦。我應該都係出邊噶啦。確保佢主導管。咁冇定喺入邊，我唔會有冷卻系統嘅問題啦。 我真係好氣好多喎，俾 Alan Wake。佢嗰度有問號，係咪有原稿咧？喂，有啊，大大張喺度啊。
The taken may
哈咪
well be
影。
the tool the dark.
OK。即係如果有睇開 Alan Wake 系列咧，同埋呢個 Alan Wake 呢個美國噩夢嘅系列咧，都知道原稿係呢個故事好重要嘅情節之一嚟嘅。咁所以我哋都睇下啦。好似唔係呢邊喎，嗰邊有樓梯，呢邊。係咪呢邊呢？呢邊咪有石？哎呀，係啊，呢度有石頂住。咩啊？俾個兜遠路啊！啱出嚟，有塊跑啦。好彩呢個美國噩夢佢真係長氣好多，佢都會咁樣冇氣咁，但係可以跑好長時間，好長一段路都仲得。之前 Alan Wake 真係唔係好掂，好快冇氣，咪成日跑到。咁亦都關乎嗰個遊戲都改咗嘅，而家係好需要你喺個大地圖度周圍走。之前 Alan Wake 就冇咁多。哇！做咩兩隻啊？靚噃！哇！一隊子彈喺度照住先。兩哥都好勁，覺得自己越嚟越勁。可能經過咁多集嘅 Alan Wake 同埋呢一個 Alan Wake 美國噩夢嘅訓練，真係勁咗好多。呢邊呢個
These beings hate the light, am I
Can you
correct?
hear me?
You
I
should
think
be
we're
able
good
to
to go.
turn on the lights and secure the area that way. All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
哇！又玩車。
I guess they didn't like that.
哇！又回到個博士身邊。哇！其實好屈機㗎啦嘛，可以隨便操控呢啲嘢咧，咁我點打得死啦？有燈都可以俾你整爆整爛啦。係咪先？你諗下，佢有咩都可以整爛，一冇光嘅地方。哦！
Damn mountains trying to kill me.
係咪要我死嘅？你成架車車埋嚟追住我都死啦！原來火炬，做翻啲嘢先。哇！先搞咗啲嘢先，咁咪擋住條路唔俾我喺呢邊走。咪就係先照咗先。 呢邊有問號啊，有原稿喺度。
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I
喂，
know
過咗
it's
2年啦
because
喎。
I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find her.
記得第二個 radio 可以入嚟呢個夢裏邊喎。咁啊，我可以邊邊翻過去咧？我睇下邊邊有路可以翻過去先。佢唔俾你揸車。喂，子彈。係咪要走翻上面條路咧？要有咁多燈咁數，我係唔會俾你嘅，係唔會俾你有光明嘅。死啊！唔好阻住我！哇！喂，跌落街，跌落街！爆頭啦，兄弟！爆啊！哦！耶！今日仲有一隻啊，唔好理佢啦。有冇經驗值嘅？唔打啦。哇！嗰邊有個掟炸彈嘅喎，唔好理佢。我哋走。唔好抌波鐘，唔好浪費時間。我哋可以睇到究竟佢有咩signal咧？再跌下先。究竟我哋個衛星接收到嘅signal係咩咧？因為第一次玩嘅時候咧，就係接收唔完全嘅，咁我哋而家就可以完全接收到啦。
Find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind?
你想點啊？
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that
冇
came
錯，
true.
我之前呢個世界已經學
I
識
learned
啦
to。fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was
我搞
trapped
咗
in
老
its
婆
world.
打困咗喺度
Are。you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
仲有要
What
問
did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word,
我哋直接睇下 signal 究竟係咩嚟咧？
Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary.
武器碎片。
Piece of paper, but in the right hands.
冇錯，其實我哋一直都係揾緊一個可以消滅黑暗嘅武器。好，我哋又轉場景啦。咁其實啲遊戲係咪真係得3個場景咧？去翻 Night Spring 入邊嘅一個劇院 Drive
The
In。
last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that
係啊，上
fate
次我哋
this
就係
time. He hopes that what
最
he
尾係
has
失
brought
敗。
with him to this place is enough.
其實啲 個美國嘅
Serena's probably out of her mind again.
佢係
I
黐咗
need
線
that key so I can get the power back on.
You again?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
You want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife, little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the
其實點解唔可以攞個電筒照佢呢？
neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes. You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I
你
want
唔好
to be
要我啦。
nasty with you.
好，真心機，
Not to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on air
冇
with
鎖
Eddie.
匙
What's up?。
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
講啲咩呢？
Oh, yeah.
Any
Yeah.
conclusions you'd care to share, Ricky?
Well, we've got free will, right? That's
你係咪自由意志呢？聖經話裏面有嘅喎。
So free will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we want, how can there be fate? I mean, you don't know what's going to happen next, so there's no fate. There's just people doing stuff.
Well, I don't know, Ricky. I don't suppose you have considered the possibility that
唔信任命運，叉叉叉咁樣，唔聽啦。
incomprehensible to us.
走。喂，呢度有
Are you getting it yet, genius?
應該有敵人。遠距離就消滅咗佢哋啦。好勁嘅呢張，只不過我要嘥啲原稿去開。
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint. 會變成真實，所以都要好小心。跟住記得呢度有啲槍，冇錯。個咪已經夠原稿開啦。Oh yeah！ 勁啊！Yeah！ 試下呢啲槍勁唔勁先？唔要衝鋒槍。而家大夫婦你而家行嗰邊，唔好記得添。是但啦，行呢邊啦。自己朝住有光嘅地方走就啱啦。又會阻止我啦，可以試下啲新槍添。哇！又有啲烏鴉佬，喂唔係好勁嘅喎，張好似唔係好勁嘅喎，張點樣衝啊？啲嘢字停咗佢，好似之前支獵槍勁啲喎，翻嚟獵槍先。Save 睇下電視先，睇下之前佬又講咩先。睇個雜誌定咩啊？ I want to talk about Alice.
講咩我老婆？
Look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife?
你老婆？
Well,
唔係我哋老
our
婆，
wife, really.
馬上就係我老婆啦。
Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen
你應該冇睇過佢新作，因為係一個攝影
Take
師
my
嚟
breath。away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring too?
就結婚戒指，
Similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course.
搞我
She
老婆
thinks，you're dead.
搞我老
You
婆
might。as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my god, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll
搞我老婆，
And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running
講
around.
我老婆
And
啊！
then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet.
變態啊，變態佬！
My darling wife.
好啦，咁我哋呢集就去到咁多先啦。我哋下一集直接恢復電力之後，應該就會去呢一個劇院啊，再睇翻套戲啊。咁睇下呢個故事會點樣走向啦。如果喜歡我呢個系列嘅呢，記得俾個 like 我啦。未訂閱嘅記得撳右上角訂閱我語風啦。好，係咁多先，我哋下集再見，拜拜。